All right, guys, we are on site today with Miss Mickey McGreevy. Now, she is the enemy. She is an on-site property manager. She manages multiple properties, multiple oceanfront condo resort properties in Myrtle Beach. Now, do you also extend to North Myrtle Beach?
We do. So we say we're from the south end to the north end of the Grand Strand.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, and she's going to spill the beans on all things property management from an on-site rental perspective. I know that most of you investors out there are, self-managing. You want to maximize those profits, but there are some investors that do find value in using an on-site property manager or even perhaps an off-site property manager. All right, now, is the local government cracking down on short-term rentals?
Well, you told me you just heard
I've got it right here. I'm going to bring it up.
Oh, like you heard something that I don't know yet, so
yes,
you catch me off base.
I'm going to read something to you, and I'm going to tell you, it's spicy, guys. It's spicy. I got a client of mine emailed me or texted me this morning about this, and I hadn't heard about it. It was a Facebook post from, which once it loads, I'll tell you who it is.
Sure.
It was a Facebook post. Where is this? There we go. Open your Facebook. It was from Myrtle Beach short-term rentals owners, Clay Roush. Attention, write the mayor. North Myrtle Beach recently held meetings discussing potential changes to short-term rental regulations, and there's a lot at stake for self-managed hosts. One of the most concerning aspects of the proposal is a push to force self-managed owners into using property management companies. Here's the kicker. At least one council member owns a large property management company in the area. This is a blatant conflict of interest and an attempt to funnel business directly into their hands at the expense of homeowners like us. These proposed regulations are unnecessary, unfair, and designed to limit competition. If you value your ability to manage your own property and keep your hard-earned income, now is the time to take action. Airbnb has provided a link where you can send a message to the mayor and voice your opposition to this measure. It only takes a few minutes, and it's vital to our voices being heard. It impacts everybody in the short-term rental community. So
what's the regulation that's pushing them, that they feel is pushing them towards on-site management?
Well, okay, so funny you say that.
I think I missed that.
my investor sent me a text message like out of nowhere. He's like, are you aware that the additional regs for short-term rentals are being proposed from the Myrtle Beach City Council? And he put, basically, there's an annual permit requirement. Each short-term rental must obtain an annual permit fee of $250. You can get fines if you don't do it. You have to have something called a local responsible party. Operators must designate a local contact who can respond to complaints within 30 minutes. Dedicated enforcement group. The city plans to establish a specialized team to handle short-term or related issues such as parking, trash, noise, and other complaints. Mandatory inspections. Short-term rental properties will be subject to physical inspections for safety and parking compliance. Use of third-party vendors, which is...
I wonder what's prompting all this.
I don't know. The city plans to hire a third-party vendor for services like permit or registration, compliance monitoring and outreach, and then increase staffing for short-term rental oversight, implementation timelines. Anyways.
Yeah, so there's a lot
there. So the concerns for investors are high operational costs from permits, third-party vendors, and inspections. That's going to increase operational expenses.
So that permit, I'm guessing, is on top of the business license?
To be honest with you, I don't have the specifics of it. I'm just now hearing about it.
Because I'm like, the business license you've always had to have. So that sounds like it's something like in addition to
and
that.
Then
I'm hearing this cold. So
yeah, me too.
Really
me too.
Know,
yeah. So and then having to have a local responsible party for non-resident investors. I mean, how's that going to work? Anyway, so I guess the big concern for this investor was, this is going to impact my bottom line. What if this causes it not to be as affordable to operate my business? And then if it's not affordable for him, it's not going to be affordable most likely for other investors.
Right, yeah.
And that could...
And I just don't know enough about that. But I mean, personally, I would say everybody should be able to decide what they, you know what I mean?
I get it.
If you want to self-manage, if you have an off-site company, if you want to come on-site. And so I don't know what's prompting those changes.
Yeah. I don't know about it either, but I am gonna.
I can't really
I
speak
can't.
to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it either, but I am looking forward to getting to the bottom of it because I definitely want to find out what's going on and how it's going to impact our future. I've got a power-packed video filled with the information that you need to crush short-term vacation rentals in Myrtle Beach oceanfront condos. Click the screen now to watch the interview with Mickey McGreevy.